have got Montana State sophomore tennis player Max Relic with us here today for very good reason. He has led the Bobcats to a 2-0 start after a whirlwind of a season last year. Max, congratulations. We'll talk about your play here in just a second, but tell me about how proud you are of you and your team after, like I said, just kind of a crazy year last year.
We were so excited to get the season underway with, all the players and new guys coming in, and we were just almost so ready to go. We were so excited for all these dual matches compared to what really happened last year. So, yeah, I mean, it was really just so exciting just to get back on court and, just have that energy again.
You guys haven't played a match in over a year, haven't won one since 2022. So how did you keep that energy going?
I think the energy was just building up from last year. I think it was just like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks after just not playing. I think it was just sort of like we had so much energy that like all the guys were just like so happy. Like all of us had smiles on our faces. I mean, it was just, I mean, exciting. It was really exciting, and having everyone back at the tennis center, all the Bozeman people, and it was just, and it was just happy. Everyone's just happy.
I'm happy to hear that for you guys. Your assistant coach described you all as fighters after finishing the weekend 2-0. How would you describe this year's group?
Honestly, I think exactly the same. I think we're just all fighters. I think people are not ready for for what we can bring. I think we're just such a exciting group, and no one really knows like what we can do, and we're not really sure what we can do, but I feel like we can do a lot, and I think we're all excited because we have that sort of edge almost. But yeah.
Definitely an edge. You led the team to being 2-0 in doubles, 2-0 in singles against UC Riverside and Seattle U. What was your mentality going into the weekend?
Just win, honestly. I think going back home during Christmas time and the week preparing coming up, and it was just like we were all so prepared, and it was like it's just another tennis match, but obviously it's a bit more pressure, playing for for Montana State, playing against a different college, and some of us we've never had that experience before. Some of the guys it was, I mean, most of the guys it was the first match, so it was like we were all ready, so it was nice.
Tell me about you, Max. You grew up in London.
I mean, I started playing tennis when I was 4, 5 years old, and everyone's sort of main goal is to turn professional, and ultimately when you put so much hard work into the sport, you want to be the best at the sport, and I just felt like it was the best sort of thing to come to Montana State and just show what I can do in the college world. But tennis is such a long journey that some of the years that pass by and I sort of just forget because it's just hours on court, hours putting the work in, and like this weekend it sort of just paid off and it was quite nice. So it was sort of like a sigh of relief almost. Yeah, I mean, coming into Bozeman, it was very different. I want to say that very, very different. It's freezing. I mean, the weather is it's crazy. I mean, I've never experienced this in my life. Even if I go into skiing trips when I was younger, I've never experienced this before. It's like minus, 30s, 40s, and it's ridiculous. But apart from that, yeah, it's just a different life. I'm not used to looking around and seeing mountains everywhere, and the people are different, and it's sort of weird getting attention as well. In London, I'm just a normal guy, but here it's like with a bit of an accent, and I don't know. I didn't realize, what student athlete, meant, and all this stuff. It's just a bit crazy almost, but it's enjoyable.
I'm from California originally. So when I was living in Bozeman for a couple of years, the
Mhm.
sub-zero temps was
Mhm.
something that was very new to me as
Yes.
well. I'll say
Oh
this,
my God. Yeah.
you're going to be able to accomplish anything after living in that weather.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you want to do after tennis?
After college, I want to keep playing tennis. I want to be a professional tennis player, but I'm currently majoring political science. Main reasons are that it doesn't include maths. But yes.
I was a journalism major, so I was right there with you, Max. I'm like, give me the least amount of math
No,
classes as possible.
no,
It's not my
yeah.
strong suit either. As you move forward into the rest of the season, Max, with the Bobcats, what are your goals?
After last year, it's just nice being back on court again and, representing the Bobcats. And, all of us, obviously, we're all talking, about that ring, getting to that championship, in Phoenix, Arizona. And, that's our goal. But, at the moment, we're just taking day by day, keeping healthy, everyone sort of just keeping on track. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Best of luck to you. Congratulations on a great start to the year. And we are
Thank you.
excited to see you all keep it going here at the Big Sky.
Thank you very much.